Double the violence.
Yeah.
Lots of explosions.
Tons of explosions. Just like everything is mega.
Yeah.
Mega loud, mega explosive, just like in your face, that kind of stuff.
Like when Maya and I make stuff, we're always like, this should be louder and like edgier.
Yeah.
And be more scary all the time.
Yeah.
So that's what we tried to do.
We want you to call the cops.
It's funny in the time frame of SNL, Maya and I got there only a few months apart, but it felt like she had been there like a half a season, not even maybe.
I think the season before or something, but it wasn't. I was such a newbie, like I was still like learning how to walk. You know? And then Amy came in, and Amy was like, you know, like the pink ladies when they get to school at Greece, and they're like. People are like watching them walk by. Amy was like this amazing, you know, she was a beloved comic, and especially all the writer boys and some of the writer girls, everyone was like, Amy, tell us everything.
Oh my God, that's so funny. We had the exact same impression about each other, because I was like, Maya is a SNL natural. Like everything you need to do on this show, Maya can do better than anyone, which I still believe that opinion.
I think it's fun.
And we kind of came, you know what? We were like West Coast, East Coast.
Yes.
We were really representing two sides of the coast.
I'm California.
And I am New York. And and we knew of each other, of course, but we met on the show, which was the coolest.
Tonight we celebrate the men and women who made it through another year of being a total train wreck. I knew
One of my favorite things that Amy and I ever did was called the Trainwreck Awards.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember it being one of the first times that we were having fun.
You were Diana Ross?
And yes, and you were Anna Nicole Smith,
yes,
but it was about these award shows that go terribly wrong. And you could tell we were truly laughing because wigs came off and people were nose breathing into the mic, and we were having fun. And I feel like that was the beginning of us recognizing, oh, you can have a blast and do the show and laugh while you're doing it. And I think from then on, we started to look for those opportunities and write in that way. Yeah. It was really fun.
I mean, that is the thing, that the gift that Maya gives me all the time, but definitely gave me at SNL, was a reminder that this is supposed to be fun. And I think that it's like kind of the secret sauce to that show. If you're a performer and you look like you're having fun, everyone relaxes and they have fun too. But it's kind of the easiest thing to say, but almost the hardest to learn. So it took me a long time.
By the way, it took me a long time.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot easier now because we don't work there.
Yeah, and we don't care.
You know he asked me out to dinner. I knew something was up because you had on your good jewelry. What?
I mean, now that we're older, we send each other clips all the time that we find of. I just sent you. It was like a TikTok of it was Halle Berry was the host.
Oh God, it was that climax. I was watching both of us, the climax band that we were in, and we were in our wigs were like this.
Yeah, we have some great wigs. Oh my God, yes, everything
all the time. And honestly, like beautiful little nuggets that you forget about. I can't believe how much we did in that span of time.
Yeah.
And it's fun to revisit, especially because it was sort of, everything was live, so it was kind of under trauma. Like, you don't really remember everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes I watch things and can't believe I was in them.
I know, I don't remember them at all.
Like that sketch. I do not really remember it.
I told Peacock, if Maya and I host a competition show, it's got to be the biggest, the baddest, the most extreme show on streaming.
This season, we're baking bad.
We like to keep people guessing.
Yeah. I mean, Baking It is the same warm-hearted show, but we do blow things up this season, and that's not a joke.
Yeah, we thought it would be really fun to be our true selves, which is fun and goofy and warm. And the joy of the idea that two moms would have an explosive baking show just made us really laugh.
Well, I feel like what was super helpful as hosts together in this is that we kind of had to walk around when people were in crisis, you know, and time was running out. And I think that most mothers understand that feeling when you're just trying to juggle a lot of stuff and keep everybody up and positive and tell everyone like you can do it.
Yeah, like you can pretend to be an ER nurse a little bit, like a trauma nurse. And just sort of like when in doubt, just tell a joke or be funny. But yeah, you're right. There is a sense of calm that takes over, as you know, for a parent when in crisis. You just have to, you know, tell them to take a breath or calm down. And people do get stressed out. It's stressful to bake publicly.
5 minutes left.
Oh, 5 minutes. Ooh.
Show me the front. You're on the front. Where's the front?
I'm gonna put this up there like a little nest.
I know my friend Amy loves to cook.
You know, I just want to represent all the people out there that are of a certain age that think I don't cook and I never will. I did not cook until late in my life. Like I just thought, oh, I'm not really ever going to be a cook. And one can start to cook at any point in their life. So I would say I learned to love cooking over the past 10 years. I really love it. Baking is very hard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I am a good baker. I could maybe try a couple of things. Baking isn't, there's a science to baking that's very different than cooking.
I definitely don't feel like I fall into the category of bakers. I'm not a regular baker. I'm a sunny weather, fair weather baker, shall we say. So when it's time to bake, I'll bake whatever I want to eat. So it's usually like a crust related situation. But then I don't bake for a while. But I do agree, it's a science. It's a little bit of that savory sweet, not too sweet. I'm not a sugar. I'm not a candy person.
Yeah.
I'm not a frosting person.
Yeah.
I don't love frosting at all, actually.
Maya and I agree on a lot of things, but one of the things we agree on the most is we tend to get a cupcake and we take that frosting right off. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Just scrape it off. Also, when I get an Oreo, I just take that stuff out of the middle. I just eat the cookie. I don't need the stuff in the middle.
Hello, Maddie and April.
Hello. She's fangirling just a little bit.
Oh
just
my God. No.
Nice to meet
So
you.
nice.
It's nice to meet y'all.
I'm doing very good not to quote every movie and scene y'all been in.
She wants to do. You can do
Sweater
it.
weather.
I'm
Sweater.
Finally,
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Let me just point out, and the great Andy Samberg is off doing a movie and couldn't join this season. And so the fact that I got to step in his stead and wear his clothes was so nice of him to let us do that. And I know, and I think that we have like a similar sensibility about how we like to goof around. I think there's like, you know what, babe? It's chemistry. That's what it is. You got it or you don't.
We're a real Ryan and Tatum O'Neal. No, I feel like also you bring up Andy, and it's true. We are a little bit of a comedy family in that way, that because we are longtime friends. I think when you experience a show together like we did, we really have been through a lot together and look out for each other. And I know that Andy's he's like our little comedy bro. So I feel like, yes, with his blessing, like it is all part of the same soup. And we all kind of, we come from sketch comedy where you're part of a team. And so we work together in that way. It's not like a, oh, Andy can't do it. It'll just be me. You know, it's more fun this way.
Well, to be fair, Maya was like, go to The Rock, then go to Clooney.
Where Gosling at?
Yeah, we went all to all of them, and then when they, of course, were like not avail,
we were like, the next best thing to Gosling is Poehler.
That's the list,
and that's the Hollywood list.